What's up, everybody? It's Matt Dayton, Cornerstone Real Estate. This is the Ski Summit Real Estate Show. Benj, I got to say, I'm disappointed that people can't see us dancing.
We'll do a recut of the intro.
We're pretty entertaining, I just got to say. So anyway, thanks for joining us. Local news, real estate info, tips. I'm going to share a tip or two for you, take you behind the curtain of the MLS today. It's May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And it's a dear day to me. 21 years of being married to the most wonderful woman in the world, in my opinion.
That's awesome. Look at you.
Thanks. So I'm here with Benji, my producer and live stream sidekick with Benji Does, and he's going to be monitoring the chat for us today. So feel free to chime in if you have any questions. So what do we got on the docket today, Benji?
So we can start with local news or real estate tips. What do you feel like?
Let's start with the local news.
All right. It's kind of a bummer, but here you go. So there's our lower third, and here's our preview. Go for it.
Yeah. So property taxes. Lo and behold, surprise, property values have gone up a ton. And because of that, property taxes have gone up quite a bit. Now, a lot of people look at our property taxes, especially if you live in Chicago or Texas, and you're like, what are you complaining about? Your property taxes are so low. But that said, it's, combine that everything with state income taxes, cost of living and everything, it's taken its toll on people's ownerships. So I saw my property taxes go up by about 36%. From the last property tax valuation, and they do those in 2 years. So this whole thing is about some accounting officials being skeptical of the impact of property tax relief. I get it. There's really not what they're talking about, if you own $1 million property and you with the increase in property taxes, you're going to get about $140 off. So my property taxes went up $2,000. So, if I'm getting a couple $100 off, I'm like, thanks. But, it's not really going to help out. So that's why they're not so impressed.
Yeah, that seems kind of piddly, really.
It really does. It's just, it's the tough thing is, it's like you got so many people that are, already it's tight, and you add in, it's like, great, my property's worth $1.5 million, and I bought it for $500,000 way back in the day, so good for me. But at the same time, it's the roof over my head.
Yeah.
And the only way I cash in on that equity is if I sell. So hopefully that rising costs don't force too many people to sell.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
Yeah. On a lighter note, you going to ask me about the accordion, man?
Yeah. Tell me all about that accordion, Matt.
So I'm at the Nordic Center right now. This is my parents' business, cross-country ski center. And my dad, he's up here playing the accordion all the time. He's got the Alpenhorn right here. He gets, you gotta have some musical skills, to have a job here.
You got to get people out of the building somehow.
Yeah. So you're gonna ask me for my accordion joke?
Yeah. Tell me some accordion jokes.
I gotta lead you on everything, man.
I'm trying my best. I got this accordion in the back here.
Maybe we should start with a knock joke. Just keep it simple.
All right, knock.
No. So what do you call an accordion? What do you call it when you throw an accordion into a dumpster and it hits a banjo?
Ooh. I don't know. What do you call that?
Perfect pitch.
That's ridiculous.
So my dad's got like a bunch of these accordions. So he takes a couple down to Denver, and he was going to go to a repair shop. He leaves his car parked in kind of not so nice part of town, and he left his accordions in the back seat. He comes back. All the windows of the car are busted out, and there's like 4 more accordions in there.
They're just dropping them off.
All right, last one. What's the difference between an onion and an accordion?
Oh, it's something about crying. What is it?
Nobody cries when you cut up an accordion. All right.
Back to really good, actually.
Back to serious. I'll be here all week.
You should go to an open mic with just an accordion and do those.
Don't tell my dad.
Yeah. Tell him to show up and be there and just
Yeah.
break his heart with all these accordion jokes.
Exactly. So, all right, back on track. What do we got next?
Next, we've got today's real estate tip: how to check your property tax valuation. Are you showing us something or just giving
Yeah.
us steps?
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen with you.
Let me get out of the way.
How to check your property tax valuation. So if you go into the Summit County property tax parcel tool, first off, just go in. You're going to go into GIS Summit County co.gov/map/. So it's going to take you to this map of Summit County. And from there, you're going to type in your name. I use Smith, so sorry if one of you Smiths don't like me using your property. But we're going to go in and we're going to use, here's the schedule number on the property. So I'm going to copy that schedule number, control copy, and then I'm going to go, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this home tab. It's going to take me into Summit County Government, Departments, and I'm going to click on the assessor's office. Click assessor, property information, real property valuation is what I want.
I think it opened a new window. I'm not
No.
seeing what you're doing.
I'll share this tab instead.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to scroll down to real property valuation. So I went into the assessor, real property valuation, scroll over to notice of valuation archive search. I'm going to enter in that schedule number. And then 2023, I'm going to search, and of course it doesn't work because I got an extra space in there. There we go. Search. So here's the property. So I'm going to go down. It's going to show me what my property value was of June of 30th of 2020 and what it is now. So you can see this property went from property valuation of 577 to 984,000. So
big jump.
Pretty big jump. So then their property taxes are going to show that as well. You'll be getting these in the mail pretty soon. So that's going to be, owners are going to get this information in the mail, but if you want to get a jump on it and see, also below there, you can see all the properties that they're using as the comparison. So, and then of course, if you want a little bit of insight and you want to ask me, you think I could attest this or not? We could take a look at what they're using for the comps and see if it makes sense or not. So go from there. So, but it's certainly, get ready for a tax hike. Yay.
So the question of the day makes sense to me now. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
So what is the top restaurant in Summit County for a fancy date, Matt?
I know. I didn't tell you it was my anniversary. So
yeah, you did, but well, on the show you did, but not in the
previously.
notes.
I didn't tell you. Yeah. So, maybe this is a nice restaurant. I like it. It's like, so far as Summit County fancy goes, we have some tiers, but this one is the Bistro North in Silverthorne. It's pretty close to us. We like going there. Really good restaurant, great food. There's the same Blue River Bistro in Breckenridge, same owner, owns a lot of different restaurants, but we really like this one. It's one of our favorites. And for the month of May, you get half price wine. So half price bottles of wine. So we took advantage of that and had a nice little date with my wife.
Very nice. Happy anniversary, man.
Thank you. We had to do the date last night. She had to take a kid and do something today. So
that's the way it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's cool.
Yeah. I think I did all right.
I take people to McDonald's.
They got fancy ketchup.
Fancy. It says it on the ketchup.
It says so. It says so. Yeah.
All right. You got some more stuff to show us with a market comparison?
Yeah. So for our market comparison, I've got a few little things I wanted to show you guys, but right now we got 275 properties on the market, the most we've had actually since April of 2021. So I'm going to just show you this little chart, and we're creeping up on our inventory. So that's the good news, is we're creeping up. But
Are you? I don't think it's sharing right now.
I'm getting there.
Oh,
Gosh.
I thought you were doing something. I do it all the time.
I'm working on one screen today. So
There you go.
yeah. So here it is. So this is where we are right now. This actually shows that we're over 300 properties. We're not. I'm not sure exactly what this data is bringing in, but we are actually at 275 active listings right now in Summit County. Might be bringing in, I don't know what it's bringing in, but you can see it. So about April 2021 is the last time that we had this many properties. So if we get to, I was just thinking here, if we get to 300 properties, I'm gonna like pull my shirt over my head like a soccer player and run around the room.
The number 300 on your chest.
Yeah, exactly.
We did it, guys. Wow.
Yeah, maybe I'll spare you guys. I'll just.
It could be fun.
Yeah. I don't know. We might have to like edit there might be some disclaimers in here for, not appropriate for children.
Warning, halfway through.
Yeah, warning. Graphic content.
No graphic. All right. Are we doing an MLS check now?
Yeah, let's take a look at what we got for top 5 property picks. These are in my opinion.
Let me turn off my video really quick. Oh no, I pushed the wrong button. There we go. Share. So we'll start here. Share this tab instead. There we go.
Yeah, so this is Saw Whiskers.
There we go.
So I wanted to pull this one up because this is like flashback 2017, 6 years ago. I showed this property and it was listed for 1.1 million.
Oof.
So, but it's in Keystone. It's big, nice big house. You could rent the daylights out of it. So short-term rental if you wanted to do that, because it's eligible for that. But pretty close to the slopes, quiet area. You got the Keystone stables. So if you like horses, this is a good one because you got.
Is that this over here?
That's right over there. And then to the left of that is the Keystone Science School. So that's cool. Kind of a cool area. But yeah, so if you like horses, that's a good one. So if you don't like horses, well, maybe not for you. But good property. It's got some nice features to it. It's got a nice location, log home. But really, I was just like, wow, this is one that I remember being in several years ago. Wonder what it's done. So it's gone up according to the list price, almost. Yeah, it's about $1.8 million. So not really too shabby.
Cabin. Is this considered a cabin because it's made out of wood?
This is a cabin, yeah. Oh yeah. nice little cabin.
Tiny cabin.
Yes. Cabins up here is a little bit of a different description. A cabin can be like a 5,000 square foot log home.
It's one hell of a cabin.
One hell of a cabin.
All right. And this is 302 South High Street. And I've got to say, I looked through this one already, and this is my favorite.
If I could just, take a place, this would be just an awesome, make a smaller space, just maximize it. They did a really good job. So I thought it was super cool of those, there was no kitchen table. So it's like a little, do you have something that's not so, maybe it wouldn't be as intimate for people, but just utilizing those bar stools. And then, you like those bunk beds?
I do, actually. I enjoy these a lot. I think that this is so crazy you can fit all these people in here. I look at DIY videos on YouTube all the time, and one of them is like bunk beds like this with like a space underneath it.
Yeah, this is Pinterest on crack.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the loft and the skylights. It's got like a little bit of everything.
Totally does. Does. Yeah, it's got, and it's not, it's not a massive place. Look at that. That's a sweet deck. So the location on this, go to the map on this one. So this is like right 3 blocks off of Main Street in Breckenridge. You're right next to Carter Park. So you got the dog park there. You got sledding. You got volleyball. That's what you call it. It's pretty cool. Bike trails. See that zigzaggy thing going up there? That's a bike trail going up there. Yeah, into the woods and isn't. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool spot. Walk to shops and restaurants, all that. Not going to be able to short-term rent a place like this. So going to be, well, that's not true. Someday you could get a license for it, but probably nothing in the near future.
Very cool house. This is 8024 Ryan Gulch Road.
Yeah. So looking for something that you could buy, make work, and afford to live. These are, they're not fancy. This is a top floor one. It's got a deck. It's compact. It's like 500 and some odd square feet. So the bedrooms are small. It's got the kitchen. It's got a living room. It's got a deck. It's got all the pieces in place. But oh, look at that. It's got a little bonus loft. I didn't actually see that. Yeah. So, room for rent. But, somebody could get something like this, get a roommate, help cover the mortgage, and you got a place you own in Summit County. So
Benji is coming to town.
Make it happen. Buffalo. Go back to Buffalo. That was where I took that video the other day. I don't know if you saw
this one here.
No, that's peak one. One more. That's Buffalo.
Wow.
Yeah. Go up there at Buffalo and ski off the right-hand side. However, we've been having some avalanches in the afternoons with wet slides. So go early or don't go.
What do they do after an avalanche happens? Do they do anything?
Well, unfortunately, it's usually body recovery, but some people make it out.
That's scary.
Yeah. It's certainly, but the good thing is you have to go find them. They don't find you.
And then this is 38 West Benji Way. I called it Benji. It's Benjamin.
It's named after you.
It is.
Yeah. So this is in Summit Sky Ranch, north of Silverthorne. I love this neighborhood. It's super cool. It's got this pond that they've got a little boathouse that you go paddleboarding out of there. It's got a dog park. It's got a sledding hill, backs to National Forest. So there's that pond down there. It was actually a pond that they were, dredging gravel pit stuff out of, and they, reclaimed it, made it cool, made wetlands around it. Really cool clubhouse. It's got a swimming pool at the clubhouse as well. That's the clubhouse right there. Nice find. Good job. So that one is, that's just a really cool lifestyle neighborhood. The places are new. This one kind of backs up to some open space. I like this area for sure. So one to consider.
It looks like the houses that are around it look like it as well.
Yeah, they're all pretty. They only have about maybe 6 different styles of homes. So they're all similar. So it's a neighborhood. It's like a high-end track home type neighborhood.
Yeah, this is definitely my aesthetic. I know everybody cares about my aesthetic, but this is me. I really like.
Well, you're the artist, man. You're the.
Yeah, I like things clean and put away. This does it. I love me some right angles.
Yeah, no, definitely modern, tight. It looks good.
Yeah. All right, last one. Are you ready?
Dun dun dun. What do we have?
100 Durkham Square.
QR code. This one I put in there because if you're looking for ski condo, super great rentability in Keystone, walk to the slopes. This is a great one. I've got clients that own similar condos to these. You're doing mid like 30,000s in rental up to maybe 40,000. I've got some clients that are doing that. So that's a good one, and just for something to own in the mountains, investment. And you got to really take into account your rental income and your appreciation. So it may not all be about the cash flow. We've talked about that some, but you get that great Summit County mountain appreciation that we've seen consistently for as far back as we can go. Remember, 33 years. I've got a great chart for that if anybody ever wants to see that. So, but yeah, good amenities. It's right there, about 2-minute walk to the gondola. So you're gold. And they do a lot of fun events in the summertime in that little River Run Plaza too.
Yeah, this plaza looks really cool.
Yeah, they put in a great heat system in that a few years ago, so that it's ice melt. So it's they're slowly getting up to the Vail standard. So it's pretty good.
Well, that's all I've got for those.
All right, cool. That wraps things up, right?
It does.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody so much for joining us. This has been the Ski Summit Real Estate Show number 23. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like below, share us on social media, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to check the description for links to things mentioned in this episode. I'm Matt Dayton, Ski Summit Show. Hope to see you in the mountains soon.